Hi, I wanted to share with you something that I learned from my mentor about changing the limiting beliefs to empowering beliefs. So the beliefs or the thoughts that you're thinking and feeling on a daily basis or that come up in your what you're saying and you're talking about with your friends, and taking those limiting beliefs and changing them into empowering beliefs. And there's a chart that I have to share with you to help you do that. So the reason, basically what the beliefs in the first place are the limiting beliefs are those thoughts and feelings that you say to yourself or you think to yourself on a daily basis, or that come up in your thoughts, and they're beliefs that are limiting your abilities and where you could be, because they envision a limited future, a limited present for you, and a limited future. And you want to change them to empowering beliefs. Those empowering beliefs are those beliefs or thoughts that open opportunities for you, for a brighter future, and they see your present as a brighter present. So for the chart, this is looking at your beliefs of yourself or how you're seeing your identity. James Clear in Atomic Habits talks about seeing your identity as someone who is someone that goes to sleep on time, or someone who is an early riser, and goes to bed early. If you see yourself as that type of person, then you're more apt to take on those habits of an early riser. So taking this and using that to help your actions and your habits is very useful. What you're going to do is you'll take just a blank piece of paper, fold it in 3 sections. I like to put the columns there, and in the left column you'll be putting your thoughts and your beliefs that you have. Just kind of do a brain dump and leave enough space where you could write the opposite of that right underneath it. So changing that limiting belief into a positive right below. So when you brain dump, just leave a little bit of space in between. And just write down all the things that you normally say to yourself or that you're thinking of yourself that you think would be a limitation. For example, one thing I have changed in the last 5 years is not saying, I don't have any money for that, or that's too expensive. Instead of that, saying, wow, that's really something that I would love to purchase, and I'm going to save up my money for that and purchase that someday. Or, I really don't want that thing, and that's why I'm thinking the thought that I don't have the money. I really do have the money, but I don't want to buy that right now. So telling yourself more truth, changing those limiting beliefs. Right now you're just kind of brain dumping and writing all of those limitations, those I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I don't have enough money. You're just writing all of those down so you can journal and process through it. Then you're going to take, you could go through each one of these, or for right now, just circle one that you think is the biggest aspect that you think would change or would make a breakthrough in your life, and circle that one, and then write an arrow to the right of that in the actions section. So you'll be taking that thought, circle that one, and draw an arrow to the action section where you'll write down, if I believe I'm not good enough, then what would that action result in? So it might be, if I'm not good enough, I'm not going to try. Or if you're writing a book, if my writing isn't good enough, I'm not going to care about it. I'm not going to think it's worthy enough to put it up on a blog post. I'm not going to publish it. And then the result, you'll write an arrow going to the right of that one and put the result that comes from taking that action or not taking that. A lot of times it would be a non-action there for those negative thoughts or those negative beliefs. So the result would be I wouldn't accomplish my dream, or I wouldn't take action. I had done this with a 4th grade class, and we were talking about if I have the thought that I'm not going to pass the math test, then the action would be I am not going to study hard because I'm going to be so down on myself and worry about it. And then the result would be I'm not going to do well on my math test. And so it's almost a self-fulfilling prophecy. So we did this, I did this with the 4th grade class, and then took that and changed it into an empowering belief. So that's what you'll do right now is from there, right underneath that one in the results section, you'll write the result that you do want. And so that would be like, let's say if your dream is, I will accomplish my dream of building passive income. So if your dream is you want to build passive income, then instead of I won't accomplish my dream, I won't, if I'm thinking I'm not good enough, I'm not going to take action and I won't be good enough. I won't do anything. Right below that, put what you would want, the opposite of what you wouldn't want to result in. You're going to put what you do want the result to be. So I will accomplish a dream of building passive income. And then this is going to make, you're going to make the arrow go to the left this time and have it go to the action that you need to take. So if your dream is to build passive income, you could write multiple things here. One of them would be get a mentor who already has passive income, or read books about passive income, read blog posts. Mel Robbins has in her program Best Decade Ever, she has a bunch of maybe 15 to 20 action steps that you can take to see your dream come true, or make your dream come true. And then from the action section, you'll put the arrow going to the left again and replace that thought or belief with what you do want, an empowering belief there. So this would be I am valuable and worthy of accomplishing my dreams. So instead of I am not good enough, I am good enough. So you can do this to process through your limiting beliefs. And then once you do this a few times, it will be just natural that you'll be thinking through during the day, oh, you know what, that was a limiting belief. I'm going to go through this chart in my mind, or even just switch from the, that was a negative belief. What is the inverse of that? What is the opposite? And what is the empowering belief that I do need to think of about myself? To take action on this, the best thing you can do to learn something is to share it with someone. So go ahead, take what I've showed you here, call up your best friend, tell your parent or brother, sister, a family member, whoever you can talk to right away, and share this with them so that you can get it in your mind and process it through. And then also get an accountability partner, talk to a mentor, a good friend, and say, these are some of the limiting beliefs that I've been thinking, and I would love to have you help me notice when I'm talking to you about those limiting beliefs, and help me think about the empowering belief. That way you can help each other. You could be partners in that and help each other see your positive beliefs, those empowering beliefs, and see your identity in what you want to see yourself in the present, and then also in the future. So I hope that was helpful for you as much as it was for me, and that you can share that with other people as well.